Hey YouTube, it's Marita from the Nurse Lounge, and today we are going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do something where we blend my two worlds on this channel. So, you know I love fashion and beauty, which we're not doing fashion today. And you know I'm a nurse. And I'm actually on my way to work here soon. But before I put this video out, before I go to work, I wanted to put a video out because I was thinking about doing a video that is based off of the things that kind of keep me fresh, dry, and somewhat cute for a 12-hour shift. So if you want to see the items that I use to help get me or keep me dry, fresh, clean, oil-free for a 12-hour shift, then this is the video for you. This video is really about products that I use to keeps me fresh, clean, dry, oil-free, and a few makeup things that last throughout the whole 12-hour shift. So to keep me looking like halfway put together. So we're gonna start in the order in which I would get ready. All right, so we're gonna start with body products in terms of, and we will get into hygiene as well, feminine hygiene as well, because as a woman, you wanna stay fresh as long as you possibly can. So we'll get into that here as we go through this. So I got a couple of body items in terms of soaps and lotions. So this right here is Amazing Grace by Philosophy. I have the 32 fluid ounce. This scent right here is something that's kind of like a really clean, fresh scent. And I will have to say this scent is something that lasts the entire shift. My patients, when I used to work night shift, I would wear this a lot. And my patients at 6 o'clock in the morning would say how good I smelled still. And so that was a great compliment. So I use this Amazing Grace by Philosophy. These are very expensive, especially if you get the 32 ounce one. Very expensive. So I use it sparingly, as you can see. But I happen to love this. Doctors, this scent is so good that it lingers. So like they could tell that I've been in the hospital or been on that floor because this scent will linger. It's like, I know Marita's here today because I know that lotion she wears or her body wash she wears. So I do have the matching body wash, lotion to go with it right here by Amazing Grace. So these two products right here are really good products if you want to smell good and stay fresh the entire day and still have that I just took a shower fresh scent all day long. So I do have these. And then the other body products I have, I'm going to show you that I've recently just gotten into is this Olay line right here. So this Olay line is the Cleansing and Firming Collagen Body Wash. And it's new, but I happen to love this just as well. And it has the matching rinse off body conditioner with coconut oil. So these two right here cost about, say, $8 a piece at your local Walmart or Target or places like that. But these right here really help you feel good and hydrated. And when I say hydrated, moisturized is what I meant to say, not hydrated. Your skin feels hydrated, moisturized. And so these are great for my shift. And I wear these and I get compliments on how well I smell, things like that. I do use body lotion after the fact, but I typically try to, and mind you, be mindful of where you work. Before you take this advice, be mindful of where you work. If you're working in an area in which you deal with a lot of patients who are hypersensitive to smells, then some of these things will not work for you because of the fact that they're too strong or too perfumey or too floral, too whatever. But for me and my patient population in OB, a lot of them actually enjoy the smells. I do try to make sure they are something kind of soft when I'm wearing them. I don't want to wear something that's kind of just, like too strong, making people cough. There are babies on our floor. And so we have to be mindful of that. And I do take care of GYN patients, which are your geriatrics a lot of the time. Not all the time, but sometimes geriatric patients who are coming in for some type of female procedure to be done. So I am mindful of the scents that I wear, but this combination as well is really good. It's the Olay products this is relatively new. And then this is not the only lotion that I use, but this is one of the lotions that I use. Or body creams. It's the Bum Bum Cream, Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. Now this may be kind of strong depending on who you are and what you think about this scent. I happen to love this. The patients I have happen to love this scent when I do wear it. and it does last me my entire shift. I can come back at, say, you know, when I get home at 9 o'clock at night. And just to put in perspective, I actually get up, when I go to work, I get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I leave by 5:30. My clothes are already, you know, ready to go. So by 5:30 I leave. So I would have showered about 5 o'clock-ish. And so that I'm wearing whatever I'm wearing from 5 a.m. roughly until about 8:45 at night when I get home. So that gives you a time frame. So 5 in the morning till about 8:45 at night, you know, these products are still working in terms of still making me smell. And again, no one's going to be as fresh as you was 15 hours prior, but again, you still smell good after the fact. So there's this one. And now we're going to go to feminine hygiene, since we're washing. So for feminine hygiene, I use two different ones. Now the one that I really like is this honey pot right here. So this honey pot is basically a vaginal wash, and this is the normal foaming wash, and it's supposed to be plant-based and it's feminine care. No parabens, no dioxides or anything like that. I really do like this product. It's about $8 per container. You can get it at Target or just different places. But with that being said, I really like this. You do feel fresh and smell fresh. Now, mind you, women have a natural odor, so nothing's going to wipe away that altogether. But at the same time, you should not be offensive when you're walking around. So this really helps with that. And then my other one that I actually happen to like is by Vagisil. It's the 24-hour odor protection odor block daily intimate wash. And it says it helps stop odor before it starts. So it has a triple odor protection. It's gentle on skin, tough on odor, and hypoallergenic. And it's supposed to be gynecologist and clinically tested. So that's what this one looks like. And I happen to like this one as well. I think it smells great. The 24-hour odor protection I couldn't attest to, because of course we as women, we should be washing more often than that. But I will say this, between these two products, will keep, in terms of the feminine area, being fresh for that entire time. So this is something that I definitely use to stay fresh in that area. Another thing that I do use panty liners. And these are the panty liners I use by Honey Pot. These panty liners, I happen to love these. I have some more, but this right here it's the everyday herbal infused panty liners with mint, lavender, and aloe. And so these are really meant for like your light days on your period, but I always wear panty liners every day anyway. And so these help keep you good and fresh. Plus they have that mint smell or something to them. So anyway, I use these. I'm about out of these actually, but I use these pretty much on a daily basis. And again, to help keep yourself clean and dry. As you know, women have moisture in that area, and then you get to sweating and things like that. Again, imagine a whole 12-hour shift. So this product right here will help keep you kind of clean and dry. So that's that. And then after I do that, you know, I'm brushing my teeth. And so, mind you, nothing's going to keep your breath fresh the entire day, but at least, you know, get your mouth really good and clean. This is the Crest Whitening Therapy Charcoal Toothpaste with tea tree oil. So this is what I use to brush my teeth in the mornings. And I have to say that I like this product. It really helps with, of course, teeth whitening or getting those things off your teeth, as well as keeping your breath fresh as it's going to be for the morning. Now, mind you, you would have eaten throughout the day and things like that, so it's something different. All right, so now let's go to, now that we've done the body care, let's go to our skin. Like, what are we using to get our, you know, to keep my oils off my face? What am I using to keep my makeup lasting all day long? So we're going to start with that. So when it comes to washing my face, I use the Boscia. One of the things I use is the on work days. Now I use another one when I'm not working, but I definitely use this Boscia detoxifying black cleanser the days that I'm working. And so this right here really helps with getting all the dirt and oil off your face when you wash your face. And it specifically helps with acne prone oily skin. So this is something that I need for that. So we want to start off with something obviously that's going to help combat those oils from the beginning. And this product does that. After I wash my face, then it's time to go in with a toner. I have two toners that I like to use. And my latest one, my newest one that I really am enjoying is this Minimal Balance Skin Brightening Oil Control Toner. So this is a toner right here that I like to use where it actually helps control your oils. My other one that I used to go to a lot was the Origin Zero Oil Pore Purifying Toner. So these two toners right here are my go-to toners when it comes to me having something that's going to not only cleanse my face, or not cleanse it, but tone my face, but also mattify it and try to keep those oils at bay. And I have very oily skin, so by mid-shift or by the end of a 12-hour shift, I will look like I have like a fried chicken on my face because it will be so oily. These types of products kind of help keep those oils at bay, and so I definitely like to use these kind of products. After I go with my toner, or actually I have one more toner that I like to use, and this is the Glow Tonic to Go toner by Pixie. So I like to use this one as well. This one is just another toner I use to help my skin to glow, but not necessarily to control those oils that I was just talking about. These two are the ones I use that help control oils, and something I definitely need to kind of keep those oils at bay while I work that 12-hour shift, and considering that we sweat and things like that. So after we have our toner, then I usually go in with this vitamin C drops that I have right here. The vitamin C drops, again, just kind of helps with your face in terms of making sure that you have, you know, nourished skin, helps with fine lines, wrinkles, and things like that. This has nothing to do with per se oil control, but definitely just trying to keep me looking as youthful as I possibly can, and to look awake and alert, and just basically, you know, looking put together. So again, that's what this is for. It has nothing to do with that, but I do use this product. After that, it's time to go in with usually some type of serum or moisturizer after that. So my moisturizer that I happen to love to use is, right now, I'm using the Origin Skin Matte Moisturizer. This is gonna help keep my skin matte. This smells great. It's a pink color. It's a kind of like a, let's see. There we go. A kind of a pastel pink, a muted pink, pale pink color. And it really does a good job mattifying my skin while moisturizing it at the same time. After I go in with my moisturizer, then it's time for me to put on my primer. And I have 3 primers that I typically use that will help keep me matte throughout the day. That will actually pass the test for a 15-hour day is what I'm saying. So one of them is the newer one. It's the Face Primer Long Wear Foundation Grip by Urban Decay. This one right here really does help keep my face matte pretty much all day. So this one is one that I will use. This one costs $36 at Sephora. Another one that I really, really love is the Can't Stop Won't Stop primer. This costs like $15. This is by NYX. This one it's really tacky on my skin, and I think it provides a great base or a great primer for me to, you know, put my makeup on, and it doesn't it doesn't kind of peel up on me in terms of like when you apply it. So this one works really, really good. And then the one that I actually do love is not per se a primer, but it's the Pore Professional Matte Rescue. It's basically a pore filler, but it also mattifies your skin. And for me, this works wonders. This works wonders during when my skin is really oily. I will say that when it comes to the summertime, this was the one that I have to use definitely in the summertime. But the rest of the year, this works just fine. So I'm loving this one. This is $30 per tube, but it's definitely worth it for me to get this one. It not only helps fill in my pores, it definitely mattifies my skin so that I have longer makeup wear for my foundation and my other makeup. So these are my 3 primers that I like to use. After my primers, of course, it's time to go in with foundation. And I have 2 foundations, or 3 actually, that I love to use when it comes to going to work. So one of my go-to favorites in terms of drugstore is the Revlon Color Stay. And as you can see, this one's about empty. The Revlon Color Stay in the color 400 Caramel is for combination oily skin. I wear 375 in the wintertime and 400 in the summertime. But this one right here is my go-to foundation for drugstore that does work, and it lasts the entire 15 hours. And then for another higher end one is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I do wear this in the color 5W2 Rich Caramel, and I love this one. This one definitely helps me stay matte and dry all day with my face. And then the other one that I'm loving, the newest one that I love, is this Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear by Urban Decay. This is what it looks like right here. And this one is about gone. It is in the color 70NN if you happen to be a complexion twin with me. 70NN is what I wear in this one. Caramel in the Revlon, and Rich Caramel in the Estee Lauder. So that's the shades that I wear, but I love these three foundations. They really help keep me matte during the entire day. And I don't really have to blot a lot at all with these foundations right here. So next, after we put our foundation on, then we need to set our foundation. So I have two setting sprays that I love to use. My most favorite is the Milani Make It Last Matte Finish Setting Spray. It's a 16-hour wear, and it has the charcoal setting spray in it. Charcoal in it, shall I say. This right here does work, and it lasts for 16 hours. I actually can attest to that because I don't always take my makeup off right when I come home. So when I spritz this in the morning at 5 something in the morning, when it's time for me to, or 5:15 when I'm actually doing my makeup, when I come home about 9 o'clock at night, my face still looks pretty good from this setting spray. The other one that I'm beginning to love is this new Morphe Mattifying Continuous Setting Mist. It does work. The problem I have with this one is I love this and how it works, but you have to make sure you shake it up really, really well, because if you do not, then you'll have these white spots that will kind of form on your face, and it can ruin your makeup look. So you have to be careful with this one right here. But these two setting sprays are my setting sprays that I use to set my makeup after the fact. All right. Well, something I forgot to mention was my deodorant. So when it comes to my deodorant, I actually use the Dove Dry Spray. And this is the one that's in Caring Coconut. It's a 48-hour antiperspirant, non-irritant. Of course, I don't go 48 hours without bathing again and reapplying deodorant, but this does carry me through the entire 12-hour shift. I put my nurse friend onto this because it goes on dry. Meaning that when you first spray it, that millisecond, it is wet underneath your arms, but after that, it dries pretty instantly. And I like that. I don't like having a wet feeling under my arms. So for me, I'm very much into, something that's going to keep me dry and not, as I perspire throughout the day, that it doesn't tell on me, so to speak, that my deodorant's not working. So this one by Dove, it works great for me. I happen to love it. It's about $5 or $6 at Target or Walmart. All right, now back to the makeup. So after I've set my face or whatever, these two items that I'm going to show you, or three items that I'm going to show you, does not do anything regarding making me not be oily. But these products are very good products because they stay put all day long. These products are not going to fall off or fade as the day goes on. So I have two bronzers and a kind of bronzer highlight that I happen to use. And my number one go-to bronzer pretty much year-around is by Becca. It is my favorite one. It's Ipanema Sun. You can see I'm almost pan on this one right here. This is my go-to bronzer that I use. And I use this every single day for the most part, especially in the winter, spring, and fall. When it comes to the summertime though, because I do, darken up some, then I will use this Morphe Phenom that came out last year. So this one is Phenom from Morphe. And this is what I use when it comes to the summertime. And it actually, it's darker for me. So because I'm darker, so this is darker. So it looks really, really good. I look sun-kissed. And that's what I like to look like. So that's what this is. And I do use this, like I said, in the summertime mainly. Or if I can't find this one for whatever reason, then I have to take a very light hand. If I can't find my Ipanema Sun, I'll take a really light hand with this one and use this one instead. My other one it's supposed to be a bronzer, but I use it as a bronze highlight because it has more of the highlighting components in it. And that is the California Beeman bronzer. It is a bronzer. as you can see right here, by NYX. However, because of the shimmer or whatever you have in it, it more has like more of a highlight component for me. So I use it more like a highlighter versus the actual bronzer. I do not wear it alone. I usually use one of those and then pair this on top of it. And to get that highlighted look through here, through the bridge of my nose, my cheeks, and if I choose to put it somewhere else. But I always pretty much go light with this. I'm not really big into a beat look to go to work because I'm going to be sweating and things like that. But one thing that I do is make sure that I am put together, looking pretty decent, and so that, you know, I'm presenting myself to patients so that they know that I actually take time to care for myself. Now, when it comes to my brows, again, this is nothing about the fact of it me staying dry or anything like that, but for my brows to stay in place and stay like this all day long, what brow products do I use? I use the Precisely My Brow by Benefit in the 4.5. And for me, this works wonders. I just simply turn it up and just, you know, do so. And this lasts all day. My brows are still there at the end of the day. Now, I do have actual brows. I don't have to, I just actually have to fill them in. So I'm not drawing them or anything like that. I still have hair here. But my tail, you can't see, but my tail right here is sometimes where it's not complete. So I actually have to fill this in at times right here. So I just kind of take the pencil and just kind of fill in my brow both places. And you can see here where I actually haven't really did anything to them today, but you know, this works for that. So anyway, this is good for that. When it comes to what's next, when it comes to eyelashes, I don't wear lashes to work, but I have 4 mascaras that I happen to love that definitely stay put all day long, and they look great all day. My eyelashes look great all day long. So the name brand ones or the higher end ones is by Benefit, the Roller Lash. This one I really love right here. I love this one because of the fact of the wand that it has and that it actually does curl your lash for you. So I use this one. I have like 2 or 3 of these already. But if you look at it right here, it's the curl. You can see where it kind of curls. I really like that one. And for me, it helps lift my lashes and have them kind of fan out, that natural fan. And this works wonderful. So I love this one. Another one that I love is the Bad Gal right here. This mascara by Benefit as well. And this wand is a little bit different, but again, it serves the purpose. It makes them more full, more voluminous. Is that the word I'm looking for? And I like that. I like that component. So every one of these has a different component as to why I like it, but I do like it. I do have 2 drugstore mascaras. The first one is by L'Oreal Paris. It's the Voluminous Lash Paradise right here. And this one, let me tell you, I got this one just because I needed a mascara real quick. And when I got this one and tried it, it had my eyelashes looking like some of these name brands or these higher end ones do. And this is the wand. It's more of a thicker wand, but at the same time, it's very, very cute. Very, very cute. I love it. Not cute, but I mean, it actually does the job. So I love this one. And then I also love this new one that just came out, and I'm actually wearing this one right now. This one is the Maybelline New York The Falsies Lash Lift. And again, you can kind of see right here, I'm wearing this one as we speak. And this is what the wand looks like right here. It's your typical wand, but at the same time, it does lift my lashes. And you can see right here how this one is kind of fanned out, so to speak. I really do like this mascara. So after I do that, and then the only thing I have left to show you is about my hair. So when it comes to my hair, I usually am wearing some type of something. I'm wearing usually my hair back or something like that and put my hair back. But one thing I always have to have is something to slick down my edges. Can't see them with this, but slick down my edges. And this product right here is called Arcani Coil Care. It's the rub challenge. If you think about it, it's a long-lasting edge control that it's a rub challenge. So if you've seen on either Instagram or Facebook, they have this product that they are selling, and I went ahead and ordered it. That's what the container looks like right here. But the product is this this gel right here. And I will say, It smells good too. It does not last for me. I have 4B, 4C hair, so it does last me my entire shift, but it doesn't last past that as they claim, like the whole like day or two. I think it would have to depend on what your hair texture is like or your hair type is like. But for my 4B, 4C hair, it does not work past my 12-hour shift. But my point is, it works for my 12-hour shift and beyond. So I'm very pleased with that product in regards to that. So this is a really quick video, or somewhat, about the products that I use to help keep me fresh, dry, clean, glowing, and cute for my 12-hour shift and beyond. So if you happen to like this video, please thumbs it up. I think it's very important. I've always wanted to know, what do nurses use, or people, not just nurses, people who have to work those long shifts, those 12 to 16 plus hour shifts. What are they doing? And everybody I know does not wear makeup to work. I get that. But I'm sure everybody's hopefully taking showers and keeping themselves clean. So what are you all wearing to help stay fresh for a 12 plus hour shift? What kind of deodorants are you wearing? What kind of hygiene products are you using to help you stay fresh and clean and smell good for that 12-hour shift or plus? So anyway, that's enough on this video. Until the next time, you all be careful out there. The ones of you who are working, or not the ones, everybody really. Everybody be careful out there. I don't care who you are. But I'm speaking because I'm a nurse, that, you know, we're having a lot of things go on with this COVID-19 situation. A lot of us are quarantined, but people like me, we're considered essential, so we are going to work. And unfortunately, we're going to where the front line is. So I want you all to be safe. I want you all to stay home for the ones who can stay home, but the rest of you all be safe. Put your mask on, make sure you have appropriate PPE. And until the next time, you all take care. Bye-bye. Hey, while I was editing, I realized that I didn't go over any lip products with you all for this. So a couple of lip products that I happen to use when it comes to me keeping my lips hydrated is, in the mornings before I even leave the house, I usually do the Laneige sleep mask right here. This one is about empty. This is the scent or whatever, vanilla flavor, whatever it's called, is almost empty. So I use this one in the mornings before I even put on anything. I usually will use a lip gloss of some sort, but if nothing else, I'm going to use the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. This is $17 at Sephora. This is my go-to right here. So I'm usually using something either nude like this, but I want something that I don't have to reapply all day long. So what I mean that by that I have to actually go into the mirror and put on lipstick and all that. I don't have time for that when I'm working at the hospital. So for me, the best thing is to have something like this in my pocket, where I can just pull out my pocket and put it on and keep my lips hydrated and keep it moving. So that's how I wanted to end the video. I forgot the lip products. But anyway, you all take care. Bye-bye.